A life full of unconnected events, experiences, and emotions without the ability to remember them is no life at all. Memory allows us to make sense of our lives, but how much we can rely on our memories. We don't just store memories in our heads, we also store them in the world around us. Human beings have done this for many thousands of years. Whereas once we used technologies such as the stone tablet or quill pen, we are now more likely to use devices like post-it notes, smartphones, and the internet to store information that we might otherwise forget. Our long-term memory classified into two categories: conscious or explicit memory and unconscious or implicit memory. Explicit memories can be episodic or semantic. Episodic memories are formed from our personal experiences or the events that happen to us, but semantic memories are general facts and knowledge. Memory retrieval is the process of remembering information stored in different sensory regions of the brain and piecing them into a single episode of memory in hippocampus. But it's not perfect. The episodic memory is so flexible. Surprisingly, the brain uses pre-existing knowledge, belief, and bias to fill the gaps that we don't remember from our experience. That's why psychologist Elizabeth Loftus compares memory to a Wikipedia page. You can edit it, but that means other people can too. In psychology, a false memory is a phenomenon where someone recalls something that did not happen or recalls it differently from the way it actually happened. There are many studies that use a variety of different manipulations to implement false memories. Lost in the Mall study involved trying to plant false childhood memories about being lost in the shopping mall and rescued by an older adult. After just being asked whether they remembered these events occurring on 3 separate occasions, a 25% of subjects came to believe that they had indeed been lost in the mall, and some even could describe the person that rescued them and other details. Another group of researchers photoshopped childhood photographs of their subjects into a hot air balloon picture and then asked the subject to try to remember and describe their hot air balloon experience. 50% of the subjects create complete or partial false memories. Another study provides evidence that with suggestive memory retrieval techniques, participants were induced to generate criminal false memories. After 3 interviews, 70% of participants were classified as having false memories of committing a crime, such as theft, assault, or assault with a weapon. That led to police contact in early adolescence and volunteered a detailed false account. No one is immune to false memory manipulation, especially after a long period of time when the memory trace becomes so weak. Our memory is malleable. It doesn't work like a video recording. Memories make us who we are as individuals and allow us to build our story. But if we can't claim that memory of us may or may not be completely accurate, then who are we? Just because our memory tells us something with a lot of details, confidence, and emotion, it doesn't mean that it really happened. So, should we question our conceptual self? Can we make big decisions that may affect others just based on our memory? Can technology help us to remember everything as it happened? Some people argue that technology could be the solution, but with ubiquitous computing being everywhere, from mobile phones to Google Glasses to all wearable devices that capture and memorize every action that we take, are we able to forget bad memories or remember all the good ones for the rest of our lives?